Hey everyone, welcome to an episode of the Elixir Foundation series. In this episode right here, we're going to be doing something with our rendering engine. We're going to track the state. We wrote the status checker in the previous episodes, and we have message sending from the status checker to our rendering engine. Now we need to update the state of the rendering engine to say that, hey, the page is completed or not, or whatever. Is it valid? All that kind of stuff. So we're going to start off here. I'm going to add a few extra flags. So right here, I've already added this. We have this valid false and completed false. So basically, starting out, the rendering engine is obviously going to be false, for completed and valid because when you start it, it's done nothing yet. And as the rendering process does its thing, then the status changes. So basically, we need to update these states in our completed and valid. So we had this from the previous episode. All we're going to do is we're going to remove all this stuff. And then basically, we're going to update the state. So map.merge state. And then here, we're going to do something like completed true, valid true. And then let's close that out like that. Yep. And here, we're just going to do map.merge state completed true. And that's pretty much it. That will pretty much take care of the whole, rendering process where we initiate a rendering and, it updates the status checker checks to make sure that all the network calls are being made. And then it sends a message back to our gen server, the engine. And then basically the engine knows that the rendering process is completed. And then we can do something with that information. So for example, I'm going to implement I'm going to implement a new public API, a client API called HTML. And basically what this will allow us to do is, return the HTML if the rendering process is completed. And if it's not, then we would just won't. But we'll save this for the next episode. So for this episode, I just want to make sure that we finish the whole status checking and all that stuff. In the next episode, I'm going to show you guys how to actually retrieve the HTML from a completed rendering process. Or even if it's incomplete, what do we do? How do we handle it? So because, at the time when we call the HTML, it might be that the rendering process hasn't completed and we get returned like nothing. So we have to make sure that we wait for everything to finish before we actually return the page. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. This is a free episode. If you are watching this on YouTube, you have found one of the best Elixir courses online. Check out our website, codemy.net. We have an Elixir Foundation series. And you can watch, how this whole thing came about from scratch, from the first line of code all the way to right now. And across the course, we also introduce you to a lot of concepts in Elixir, how to create a static web server using Elixir plug, how to create routing, how to use case switches, and all the kind of how to use gen server, what are agents, how to work with processes, how to send message across processes, everything that you need to know for Elixir 101 is in the course. So check that out, and you can become a member for just $9 a month. And it's a limited time. We have plans on updating our website, updating our content, so prices also may update. So check that out. And with that, I want to wrap up this episode. Also share and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to check out our website. Ask a question on our conversation or our discussion forum. And with that, I'll wrap it up. I'll see you guys and girls in the next episode.